Bonjour à tous, bonjour à toutes, c'est les gars. On se retrouve pour l'épisode 6 du SP de Kingdom Come Delivrance. Ok, moi aussi. La dernière fois, on était allé voir le Bailey, on avait récupéré notre équipement. Alors ça, je l'ai fait en caméra, j'ai vendu l'équipement que j'avais avant. Maintenant, on doit aller voir un garde, j'ai oublié son nom. On doit aller voir un garde pour faire le tour du village. Alors je sais plus où il est. Il doit être par là, hein. Il est 11h. Ah, je pense que c'est lui. Rossignol, c'est ça. On va faire un petit tour du village ensemble. Je vais probablement sortir mon gourdin et pas mon épée.
We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and is nice.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
Il est gentil le Rossignol.
I
Je
wanted
savais.
to enter the service of Saradzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Ok, on va juste s'équiper de notre inventaire, arme, notre gourdin. Je vais pas sortir l'épée pour faire la police, hein, évidemment. On verra si j'ai besoin. Si un mec sort une épée, je vais sortir la mienne en attendant.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
A poor wretch whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's war.
C'est bien, il nous précise.
Pretty big, eh?
Notre aile de ville. Ah, c'est la
Bailiff
mairie.
and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek.
Ouais,
This
je suis déjà
pillory
venu
was
rendre
brand
visite.
new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
The swordsmith lives here.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Tu t'es dit chrétien, bon.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Alors, c'était comment? Pas trop mal?
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Il y en a un autre juste devant ta boutique. Tu fous pas de ma gueule.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Ouais, j'espère aussi que le problème de succession va pas poser problème. Parce que c'est vraiment une belle ville pour le coup. Puis il y a deux châteaux, genre... Il y a deux châteaux, je veux dire. C'est pas comme s'ils pouvaient pas régler leurs différends, quoi. Attends-moi.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Oh mon dieu, quelle horreur. Quand t'as une fille et que tu les gardes enfermée chez toi. Probablement ce que je ferais si j'ai une fille. C'est parce que je suis un homme, donc... Je sais ce qu'on fait aux jeunes filles. Alors.
Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Même la végétation est bien faite dans le sens où... Je trouve qu'il n'y a aucune... J'arrive pas à trouver le pattern de végétation, vous savez. Hein. En général, pour faire de la végétation, on crée un pattern au pinceau, on dit ok, là, je veux juste beaucoup de feuilles, mais j'ai pas l'impression que c'est le cas ici. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Comfortable, are we? Arms, please, sir. Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent? Oh, what's the matter? Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else. Who am I bothering here? Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you. All right, I'm going. Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. God be with you, Henry. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church.
Bon, interdit de mendier dans les quartiers militaires apparemment.
Has some trouble. He's not working, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you.
C'est pas grave.
So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Non, j'aime vraiment Rossignol. Hein. Alors si quelqu'un le touche, je pense que je vais le défoncer. Je vais souiller son cadavre aussi. Hein. My brother. Ça fait 5 minutes que je fais la tour de ronde avec lui, hein. C'est déjà mon meilleur ami. Ouh.
The rat they
Ouh.
feed them is pretty big.
Ramasse. Tant pis. Attends-moi.
Lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanish's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'll take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanish had it extended and made into an armory.
Vraiment belle. Mais je suis assez d'accord, hein, son château est vraiment grand. Hein, et vraiment beau. Je sais que je l'ai déjà dit, mais je me répète, mais... J'ai envie de danser sur la chanson. Pardon, ça va faire mal à la tête. C'est fou comme ce jeu est lent, mais agréable. Je me suis jamais autant amusé à faire la ronde, mais vraiment. Hein. Alors que tout ce que j'ai fait, c'est marcher, hein, et parler à deux mecs.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it? Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today. Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you? Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet. Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then? I don't know. You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you? No? So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right? Yes, I suppose so. So where is he? In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he... went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
C'est vraiment sympa. Ouais, on t'a croisé tout à l'heure.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and don't guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Tu te fous de ma gueule, tu viens de l'engueuler parce qu'il était à la taverne. Oh mon dieu, ce mec. Ah, le petit jeu. Ah, c'est le jeu dans le jeu. Le game in the game.
You're worked up.
Le d'ouvrir être en patrouille.
We'd be
Exactement.
on patrol instead of drinking.
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry, even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Bonne
Why not?
idée. Comment ça marche? Vous pouvez tenter votre chance au jeu d'argent en faisant une partie de Farcle, un jeu de dés qui propose toute taverne qui se respecte. Pardon, un jeu de dés que propose... Ah ok, que propose toute taverne qui se respecte. J'arrivais pas à comprendre la phrase. Le but du jeu est... Le premier a accumulé un certain nombre de points. Les participants jettent à chacun 6 dés. Les points sont marqués pour chaque dé. Pour chaque 1 ou 5 isolés, ou pour chaque brûlant... Putain, quel autre chiffre? 1 rapporte 100 points, 5 rapporte 50 points. Le brûlant rapporte 100 points multipliés par son chiffre, par exemple 4 rapporte 400 points, rapporte 1000 points. On va essayer brûlant de 5, on va jeter les 3 et les 4. Enfin, on va essayer, pardon. On va tenter un brûlant de 6, on va garder le 5 et on va jeter les 3 et les 4. Le tour commence toujours avec un jet de dés. Ouh, mais je pense qu'on peut jeter... Ok, d'accord. Donc on va garder ça, ça et ça. Et on va jeter le reste. Comment on fait? Ok. Et ensuite, une fois qu'on a gardé... Ah, je peux en garder qu'un. Je peux en garder qu'un? Non. Je vais relancer, marquer et relancer. Oh, si j'ai eu un 1. Ça fait 150. Toujours pas de brûlant, mais avec 4 dés on peut faire un 1 ou un 5. Allez, une dernière chance. Oh, un 5. Marqué et passé. Ah, il fait un brûlant, il me barre. Quoi, il peut garder tout ça?
Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Comment il a réussi à garder tout ça? Ah, parce que c'est pas des combinaisons... On peut garder que des combinaisons gagnantes. D'accord, j'ai compris. Ah bah moi je vais recommencer. Marquer et relancer. On va prendre le 1. Garder, relancer. On va prendre le 1. Et on va marquer et passer. Ah, c'est ça, on peut garder que des combinaisons gagnantes et il a dû avoir un brelan en fait. Un brelan et un... Ouais, par exemple il a eu ça, un brelan et un 5. Oh, il joue avec le feu là. Ah, il a relancé un dé. C'était courageux de sa part. On va garder le 1 évidemment, ça fait 100 points et on va relancer. On va garder le 5, on va relancer. On va relancer. Et on va garder. On passe devant. Oh, le brelan de 5 quoi. Je te fous de ma gueule. Hein. Allez, rien du tout. Ah, il a un 5 je crois. Relance. Allez. Oh putain, mais c'est châteux quoi. Tu m'étonnes que ça va le faire. J'ai eu aucun brelan de toute la partie, c'est fou ça. Oh mon dieu, mais c'est quoi cette Mon dieu, j'ai rien eu quoi. Ah parfait, lui aussi. Regardez-le ça. Un brelan, juste un brelan quoi. On saute. Ah mon dieu quoi. Et lui il va marquer 1000. Tu m'étonnes. La pliché qu'il me met. J'ai eu aucun brelan de la partie quand même. Je m'arrête là. Ah, j'ai relancé, mince. Oh. Ok, je vais partir. T'as gagné.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
Hey, watch it.
I don't know how it was in Scarlet's, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
What?
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Oh, ok. Vraiment, bon, ça va. Personnage. Inventaire. Flambeau.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Vraiment sympa. Hein. Donc on va sonner la cloche. C'est vraiment stupide comme mission, mais agréable. je sais pas comment expliquer, hein, mais c'est vraiment vraiment immersif. Voilà, pas d'autres mots. Vraiment immersif. Monsieur, vous avez pas de torche? Pas très sérieux tout ça. Pour toi, vu que t'as l'air d'avoir de l'argent, on va t'excuser. Donc il y avait des couvre-feux à l'époque, c'est bon à savoir. Hein. Où est la cloche? Elle est là. 3 fois il a dit. Hein. Donc, je sais pas s'il va la sonner 3 fois. Je pense qu'il l'a sonné 3 fois. Fermé à la taverne des négociants. Je pense qu'il aurait fallu commencer par là ou... Non, je pense qu'il d'abord il fallait sonner et ensuite fermer la taverne.
I'd go through the woods and pick some mushrooms.
Are they growing already?
Oh, aye. We've had rain enough lately. I found a few dozen milk caps and chanterelles. So, there I was in the thicket, picking as I
Serait-ce une discussion illégale de receleuse de champignons?
Then, men muttering and the clanking of armor and weapons. I near died of fright.
Oh my god.
They went right by me, near as you are to me now. I whispered one Hail Mary after another, that they wouldn't spot me. There was an awful lot of them, hundreds. On and on they went, an endless procession. I was frozen to the spot, couldn't run to save my life if I had to. I didn't dare move a muscle till they were long gone. And then I heard all the screaming. I went to the edge of the trees and...
They were attacking.
I only saw the start of it. Terrible it was. Then I ran into the thick of the woods as fast as my feet would carry me. I prayed to God they wouldn't see me.
The saints must have watched over you.
The Lord be praised. Such a terrible thing, them poor Skalitz folk. I haven't been able to sleep nights since it happened.
They're with God now.
Madame, je vais vous demander de rentrer chez vous. Est-ce que c'est une discussion qu'on doit faire ou... C'était juste une discussion de PNJ qu'on vient d'interrompre. Ok, donc c'était juste une discussion de PNJ. C'est interdit de se balader sans torche, mais en attendant, la moitié n'ont pas de torche. Hein. Apothicaire et marchande.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Oh, petite bagarre de taverne. Mon Dieu. Il est bourré là, il a mis 3 droites et il tombe. Oh. Est-ce que je suis parti? Non, je suis pas parti. Hein.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded.
Je sens qu'on va
It's
devenir
time you
meilleurs amis en
learned how
plus.
to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities as the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Ouais, t'es un peu con aussi de taper sur le seigneur. Hein. Je veux dire, c'est un... Il est pas encore en âge d'être élu seigneur, mais quand même. Hein. Bon. Ronde de nuit. La proie. Je vais pas vous laisser là, vous savez quoi? C'est quoi ça? Retrouver le seigneur Capon à l'aube dans la cour du château supérieur. J'ai envie d'aller voir la fille du meunier. Votre lit. Passer avant midi voir Thérèse au moulin. Avant midi aujourd'hui, je pense. On va y aller. Je pense que 22h du soir, c'est avant midi, non? Tactiquement. Elle dort pas en plus. Hé hé.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea.
À
It's
ce temps-là.
getting too late now. But if you pick me up during the day, I'll be glad to take a walk with you.
J'ai
As
bien
her
fait, hein.
ladyship commands.
You jester.
Je t'ai apporté quelque
Brought you
chose.
something.
Ah bon?
Oh, Hal. Is this for me? This must have cost you a fortune. But I like it very much, thank you. You
C'est
really
l'anneau?
mustn't bring me any more gifts like that, or you'll spoil me.
Je sais pas ce que je lui ai amené, mais ça va faire de lui plaire.
I'd like to know.
Que penses-tu? Qui c'est Anne Capone?
Who's this Sir Hans Capon?
He's actually the real Lord of Rattay, and Sir Hamish is only his guardian, because Sir Hans is underage and his father is dead. Folks say he's a spoilt young pup with an eye for the lasses.
On a pu voir ça. Que penses-tu du seigneur Hanush?
What do you think of the lord here, Sir Hanush?
He comes from the glorious line of the Lords of Lipa. Folks say he's a bit hot-headed, but he took us in, so he must be a good Christian.
Parfait, ce sera tout.
That's
On va se coucher. Je pense que je vais vous laisser là pour l'épisode 6. J'aimerais savoir... non, on va rien savoir. On va se
I'll
coucher.
have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Ouais. Est-ce qu'il y a de la bouffe? Femme, est-ce qu'il y a de la bouffe? C'est chez moi ici après tout. Une galette sucrée. Hop, j'en prends une. Je vous fais ça, je pense que ça suffira. Inventaire, nourriture, cahier sucré, manger. Parfait. Je vais vous laisser là. Je vais me coucher et puis j'irai demain à la chasse. On va continuer la quête principale. On pourrait partir explorer un peu partout. Hein. Apporter la bague, on pourrait... c'est quoi ça? Rendre visite au greffier de Vis pour apprendre à lire par exemple. Ou on pourrait se renseigner aussi pour récupérer notre épée. Mais pour l'instant j'ai vraiment envie d'apprendre la noblesse, la seigneurie, etc. La chasse c'est un bon moyen d'apprendre également. Et une fois que ce sera le cas, on ira récupérer notre épée, mais vraiment, vraiment, vraiment agréable. La carte est vraiment belle. Et je sais pas si je vous l'avais montré peut-être dans l'épisode 1. Mais lorsqu'on zoome, vous voyez, voilà, là c'est la carte mondiale, mais lorsqu'on zoome sur un endroit, on passe en carte locale. Avec vraiment tout, et on peut encore... Non, on peut pas zoomer. Mais dans certaines places, on peut encore zoomer à certains endroits. Et c'est vraiment, vraiment agréable. En tout cas, moi je vais vous laisser là. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner à la chaîne si ça vous plaît. Quant à moi, je vous souhaite une excellente journée et une bonne soirée. C'était le Gob.